EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for July 6, 2020. Hope everybody had a fantastic holiday weekend. We are now moving into the new work week here, and temperatures are going to be very similar to what we saw yesterday as far as air temperatures are concerned, but we are going to increase the humidity today. There's going to be a noticeable difference in humidity. With that increase today, the temperature will actually feel hotter than it did on Sunday, even though it will be very similar as far as the air temperature is concerned. So whatever you had on Sunday is pretty much going to be duplicated as far as highs today, but again, with an increased humidity, what it feels like outside is going to be a lot stickier, so it's going to feel hotter when the sun is out. And expecting it through about at least 2 o'clock, maybe even 3, you should see just partly cloudy skies. Then we're going to have a backdoor cold front that's sitting up here like this, and it's going to be moving down in this direction. We dealt with this last week as well with a backdoor cold front. And this isn't a true cold air mass up here or anything like that, so it's using the term backdoor cold front is here. We have to use that kind of loosely because it's not really a cold front per se, but it is going to be a trigger mechanism for thunderstorms this afternoon. Scattered thunderstorms are going to be forming ahead of that frontal boundary as it moves off to the south. And exactly where it's shown here is pretty much where the NAM has it. I'll show you here in a second, but there could be some thunderstorms that have some gusty winds, some hail, frequent lightning certainly, and there could be some heavy rain with some slow-moving storm cells. And the reason that's happening is because the shear values, which is your the speed of the storms aloft, how fast they're moving, is not very high. So we're kind of about 20-25 knots. That's really not a lot, but it's enough that they should keep moving a little bit, and not collapse as much as some of the pulsars we've seen last week. But you'll see these pop up here generally early to mid-afternoon, so kind of like 2-3 o'clock, you'll see these pop up here on the radar, and they'll just blow up. And you'll have some just blow up pretty quickly, and then some might start to collapse as they move southward, and the others just take over. But the general area here that's shown on that on the European model, which I showed you before, is the same general areas you're going to see these thunderstorms today. And again, the instability is going to be very high today, so the lightning is going to be pretty frequent. And the freezing levels aren't all that high, so it should be good to get at least some hail. I don't think it's going to be severe hail necessarily. Well, we'll see. It's going to be close, but it looks like gusty winds are going to be the main threat with those lapse rates that are very steep from the surface up to about 3 kilometers above the surface. So we could have some stronger embedded storms within these and severe thunderstorm warnings as part of this. On Monday afternoon here, and that's going to go into early evening as that pushes off to the south. So the backdoor cold front is going to push off to our south, and by the time we get to mid-evening, it is generally south of the region. And then this is going to come back northward as a warm front on Tuesday, and so the direction of the storms are now coming from the opposite direction because the front, you can see where it is right here, is going to be moving off to the north. It's going to be late in the day here on Tuesday and Tuesday night, so because of that, I don't expect as much activity as you do today. And typically when it goes reverses itself and any kind of cold front comes through, that's a bigger trigger as far as getting any severe weather potential. As warm fronts typically are not as potent with the severe anyway, but looks like it's going to move back northward and come in late. This is late getting in the evening here, so these might not be that bad. And it might be more isolated as opposed to scattered here as it moves off to the north. But the European model does have this on Tuesday as well. Not a lot, but as you can see, that's a little bit more interested here on the global models than it is on the NAM 3K. So we'll continue to monitor that for Tuesday, but I think today is the day that it would have a little bit stronger potential. And then again here on Wednesday, we still have some scattered thunderstorms. These are going to be more air mass thunderstorms here. There's a vorticity impulse that's kind of moving through New England here, and it may extend down here into at least northeast PA, northern New Jersey, maybe central Pennsylvania. That's why you're seeing that here on the later on Wednesday outlook here from the European model. So we're going to leave that in the forecast for the next 3 days, and then we're going to take it out of the forecast for Thursday. Thursday looks like it's going to be a partly cloudy day in between. So we're going to have temperatures very hot today. Again, it's very similar to yesterday, air temperature-wise. It'll feel hotter, though, because of the humidity. And then when that backdoor cold front comes through tonight, it's going to leave Tuesday a little bit cooler. Not cold, by course, but it's going to be, probably about 5-6 degrees cooler on Tuesday compared to what it will be today, and it'll feel a lot cooler than that because it's going to be the humidity's going to lower on the other side of that front, and then as it moves back northward on Tuesday, or excuse me, on Tuesday night, Wednesday should be an increased humidity day, and we get back into at least near 90 for a high here on Wednesday, and Thursday is going to be back in the low to mid 90s again. So once we get to the end of the week, there's a little coastal low trying to spin up here, and this is all going to come down to timing of a piece. Northern Stream Energy piece is going to inject into this. Just a weak coastal low here, but it's enough that it's going to produce some scattered showers and thunderstorms, and this could be provide us some stratiform rain, which is not, just like hoping a thunderstorm hits you. This could be a little bit more organized, and this would be a Friday night and Saturday. It looks like actually late Friday. There might be some storms already down here in our southern areas, and then overnight you get some storms moving through here that last into the day here on Saturday. So this could be a decent shot of rainfall, mostly cloudy skies on Saturday, it looks like, and then on and off scattered showers and thunderstorms during the day here on Saturday is what it's looking like with that coastal system. Again, it's not a strong coastal low. It's rather weak, actually, so we'll see how that works out. But right now, at least several models are indicating that there's going to be some kind of coastal low influence here on Saturday, and that pulls away. And right on its heels is going to be a cold front that's going to come through here on Sunday, so there could be some scattered PM showers and thunderstorms with that as that moves through here on Sunday. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for July 6, 2020. Have a great Monday.